one. No. That's impossible. You lie.
And the mental medium you now speak through will know where your ashes are just as he knew where your heart was.
No. No. No!
Yes. Yes, and he'll tell me, and I'll finally destroy you, you unholy son of a bitch!
No. The medium will tell you nothing. Nothing!
Felix! Felix!
You guys also see the Baby Blood 2 poster?
Yes!
Outside.
Yes!
It's just like a man with his hands up protecting himself, like screaming.
Yeah, and it said, coming soon, Baby Blood 2.
Yeah, that's great.
Did you guys see the sign that for 15 francs you can join the Sandwich Club?
No, but that sounds awesome.
That's all it said. It said Sandwich Club, 15 francs. And I was like, yeah, I'd join that club.
Do you think it's a sandwich club, or are they selling a club sandwich for 15 francs?
You know what? I had never considered that, and I'm livid with you, Greg. Didn't want to break your... It was going to be like Boy Scouts, but I got merit badges for eating Reubens. I want to eat a Subway hoagie and get a clap on the back for it, you know?
I like the idea of like it's a club, like a book club. You all show up, you eat your grilled cheese together, and you compare it, talk about maybe what's coming next week.
Well, listeners, if you could, go onto your podcast app, give us all 5 stars, and let us know if you'd like to join our sandwich club.
Yeah, 15 francs and you're in. The only catch is when you die, we need 15 minutes alone with your body. Don't ask questions. It's part of our traditions.
And we have to mail your sandwiches, so they might be a little nasty by the time you get them.
Just consider yourself privileged that you get them, you know? Maybe you'll just get a bite, because I don't want to make a lot of sandwiches.
It'll be like little teacup sandwiches.
Tea sandwich? Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, 5 stars and 15 francs, please. Just do those, and you're in.
I like tea sandwiches, because you can eat a whole lot of them, but it's still like 2 sandwiches. You know?
I like tea sandwiches when you make like 12 sandwiches and you arrange them in the shape of an uppercase letter T, and then just eat them all. It's my kind of tea sandwich.
I like the way you do it, Dan.
Yeah. I'm
just
a bread
2
boy.
big hoagies.
Yeah.
Like, intersecting. All right. Well, this is sandwich talk, and we're going to move on.
Yeah. Speaking of sandwiches, how many could she fit through that gap in her face?
Wow. We're not criticizing her dental work.
No, she has like a gap between her 2 front teeth that usually I would feel weird pointing out, but she breathes through her mouth through the entire movie, so it's definitely her most like predominant feature. It's actually kind of pretty. Looks nice.
I wouldn't say that's
her
predominant feature.
Well, that's true. I guess the cabbie did call her the brunette with tits. Which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
But, yeah. No, I like a gap tooth. It's good luck. It's like wide enough for a straw if it seems practical.
That's true. That is true.
Also in his apartment earlier, when there's like empty liquor bottles and nude posters of like Playboy models on the wall.
My apartment is decor porn.
Yeah. The most offensive thing to me was he had a bunch of vinyl records not in their sleeves, just laying all over the floor, like gathering dust and grime and shit on it. It's like, take care of your fucking record collection, man. Like, don't be a freaking animal.
This was the early 80s when records were just there. Like, I just leave CDs and shit laying around in the 2000s.
Greg, don't do that.
Oh, man.
My iPod in the mid 2000s was just thrown about. I didn't care.
Do you know in the 70s when people called things groovy, was that a reference to vinyls having grooves?
Groovy. Maybe.
Oh, I don't know.
What's the etymology for groovy, baby?
If listeners, if you could rate us 5 stars and let us know where the term groovy came from.
Thank you.
Does it have to do with gravy?
Gravy, baby. I mean, now we got to bring KFC into the equation.
Yeah. I mean, now I'm hungry.
Oh, man. Oh, you know what? No matter what our answers were for what you would get from Burger King or McDonald's, the ultimate end of that is we're going to assume that you have a cup of gravy to dip anything that you get in, right? Yeah.
God, I love gravy.
Me too.
Isn't it like it's got a good groove? I can dance to it. You know, it's like got a beat. it's funky.
Yeah, but that reference to grooving could be a reference. I'm probably overthinking this, and it doesn't make any sense. And I'll rescind this like tomorrow. I'm gonna remember back to this moment right now, and I'm gonna be like, that was stupid. But I'm just saying, I like that records have grooves, and people talked about music as being groovy.
Nice, yeah, and gravy.
Yeah, groovy gravy, baby.
Groovy gravy. Mm-mm.
Do we say groovy baby? Because if I've never put a needle on a baby on a record player, I wonder what music is in babies.
Oh yeah. Who's got a baby? And who's got a needle?
Leave us a 5-star review and offer us your baby for an experiment.
Oh,
yeah. Or drag a needle across your baby and let us know what sound it makes.
It's
probably the sound of the Child Protective Services going to get you.
We're definitely going to have some folks arrive at all 3 of our houses tomorrow.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb. This is just a hunch on my part, but I'm going to go ahead.
They didn't have ghosts in the 80s?
No, I'm going to go ahead and
ghosts?
say that people in the modern era who claim that all these like technological advancements let them capture specters aren't doing that based on any kind of like scientific evidence, but probably more because of movies like this that make it seem plausible. That's just my hunch. Just my hunch. Somebody on Ghost Adventures saw this movie and was like, cameras, damn, I should do that.
It's a good thing we're filming a TV show.
Let's get a box that beeps, and beeps faster sometimes. That's a ghost.
Well, I will say ghosts are real, Bigfoot's real, aliens real.
Throw that in there as an aside.
It's okay to have your opinion, Dan, but there's certain truth.
All right, go to our other podcast, Spooky, where Greg tells us his paranormal theories.
I'd listen to that shit.
It's just an hour and a half of me going like, well, I don't know. I really
You're just
like ghosts.
listing things that are real.
Casper's based on a true story.
Elves are real.
I met one time.
All right. Well, let's get to the best scene of the movie. Ginger's taking a shower.
You are a real Neanderfuck. You know that?
I like the name Otis because one, it reminds me of Milo and Otis, the cartoon, and also Otis Spunkmeyer cookies. This episode's brought to you by.
I like how excited you got when you said the name of that. Makes me want one.
I love cookies, and Otis Spunkmeyer makes some delicious, moist cookies.
I mean, they're no joke. They're no joke.
Yeah, they're good. The name Spunkmeyer just sounds disgusting.
It's awesome. I mean, how do you think those cookies are so moist? Have you ever asked yourself?
Otis cum cookies.
If you plant them in your garden, a baby will sprout. They're really potent.
And that is how babies are born
Yay!
in the world of Soldier Santa.
We got there. I'm just a humble baby farmer.
You kill so many with your hose when you're trying to fix the soil. Oh, another one dead.
Oh man, you leave them in the ground too long, they grow up playing Fortnite. You gotta get them out while they're curious, see. Oh man. Being a baby farmer sounds, return to your roots, right? You gotta get back to nature, Learn how to plant those cookies.
Man, this is why civilization's going down. We're no longer hunter-gatherer baby farmers anymore. We're too busy on Facebook looking at other people's lives when we could be out in the forest growing babies. With our jizz cookies.
Spunkmeyer. Otis Spunkmeyer. Please sponsor us, cookie companies.
We'll never say your cookies are full of jizz again.
It's like Johnny Appleseed.
Emphasis on the seed. Yes, sir.
Oh, my hair hurts. My teeth itch and my feet stink. And I don't love Jesus.
I actually wrote in my notes, in the opening part of the scene, you hear like these little kids skipping by because they're trick-or-treating and they're singing like a Halloween song. Is that a thing? Do kids sing a song about Halloween on Halloween?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know what it is though.
Oh, okay. I'll cut the audio in here.
No idea what it is.
Yeah.
It's like Halloween's here. It's the trick-or-treat time of year. Clowns and goblins, ghosts and ghouls. Halloween's good for boys and girls. Was that it?
Yeah, the one that rhymes ghouls and girls. That family classic.
Yeah.
That was amazing. And you almost stuck the landing.
I almost, yeah.
Thanks for Bob. Funny. See ya. Bye. Bye.
Very funny. Hey, did you see that bot on that videotech? I think I'm in love.
You love anything in a skirt.
Hey, man, I got a bad feeling about this case.
Don't tell me you're afraid of ghosts.
I'm afraid of anything that makes a man jump out of a window and kill himself.